Chapter 3. This is the one that Keith fucked up on.
What the fuck is the name of the Finnish folk song?
That's a great question.
Musa Kraken?
For Finland.
Yeah, we finally saw that Death Clock show.
Oh, that, yeah, I thought you were doing that this weekend, but you're going to some other concert.
No, we're going to a
multiple
different
concerts.
Yeah, it turns out they have more than one a year.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
We've
don't know
established
why.
that I only go to anime girl concerts.
And anime boys, they've got a couple.
Yeah, as you were quoted for saying earlier, there are more anime boys than ever.
Yeah.
It's the industry, the world has changed. Sakyaran Polka, I think, is the one I'm thinking of. Oh,
Okay.
well. I tried to make a Carmel and Danson joke earlier, and I fucked.
Are we allowed to bring up your other life, Keith?
No.
Okay.
Neither of them.
Okay.
Not even the one where I make money.
Okay.
Mostly because they're not amusing, and I will be
Oh, one of them is incredibly amusing to me.
One of them's amusing, but the other is sad, and
Okay.
the twain shall combine into a hideous miasma.
One of them sad?
Okay, well.
You've got kind of a multiple lives Lady Hawk situation.
Yeah, and in between none shall meet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what you meant. I thought, okay, so like I'm a bee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One's
except
a
it's
hawk.
like
Amen.
also a polyamorous relationship, so that
Bee.
it's I don't know, 3-hour chunks of the day, all evenly divided.
One of us is Lady B, and
But are you sure though, Keith? This is an
Lady
episode 3.
Hawk.
No one will ever watch this.
safe and sound, the safest information.
Yeah, as they say, hiding in plain sight.
Fucking Eric Snowden could release his WikiLeaks on this episode, and he'd still be walking a free man.
Edward Snowden.
Oh yeah, I keep.
So I guess his brother.
We're not supposed to. Wait, is his name not Edward Snowden?
It's you said Eric.
Eric.
The greatest trick that the Snowden ever pulled was making you think there was
convincing
only
he-
one of them.
Convincing
Oh, I
that
thought you were
he-
gonna say it was making you think he didn't exist.
Right. Well, I liked his little twist on it.
Who
well,
the fuck is Kaiser Sose?
in any case, yeah, probably no one knows who I'm talking about because that's a 20 teens reference, boys. That's retro. That happened when like PlayStation 3 was out.
No, the PlayStation 4 had been out because it came out when I was in Korea.
I like that you track history by what consoles new at the time.
Yeah, it's
What's wrong
kind of
with
like it's kind of like tracking Roman emperors or something.
Which console did they have when Nero was around?
What? Oh, so I
it
actually
was,
started on a boss, and I couldn't have known that because I had no context. Because why does the game even give you the option to start anywhere but the beginning?
Because
And Nero was definitely around for Intellivision.
okay, I was gonna guess a 2600, but
Yeah, just slightly past Coleco.
No, see, he would have had an Atari 5200 because that's tantamount to watching as Rome burns.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, Caligula, that sicko would have had an Atari Jaguar.
oh, with all 64 megabytes
Sex
of RAM.
perversions, yes. The Chamber of 64 sex perversions. And it would have, it would have gone down in history. You put it on the Senate,
You know what sucks about Keith is
Everything.
that he's so knowledgeable about stupid shit that like you can't make any joke because he's already thought about them.
Yeah, I was trying to workshop something in my brain about throwing a Jaguar into the ocean, but
I was trying to think
fruitless.
about anything about Caligula except for the fact that he's like the original hero, and I'm like, that's all I've got.
What the hell are you talking about? Isn't he the sex pervert who drank lead and like fucked
I don't know
boys?
anything about
Well,
it.
yeah, he's known for being a massive pervert. Well, maybe not a pervert, but just like, all of the,
He's the first man to
yeah.
ever get canceled.
all of the wild sexual escapades that people kind of associate with old Rome, of just like trying it all. And then also the one thing I know is that he declared war on the ocean, and
that's pretty
many
cool.
of his soldiers died because they were forced to go out and like try to kill the sea. and
cool.
they
That
brought
didn't
back like
succeed.
seashells and shit as war trophies, and many people died. Like they drowned in their armor because they
Yeah,
didn't
because
have a
it's the
choice.
ocean.
Yeah.
I mean-
So the other day, Caitlin asked me, "How often do you think about the Roman Empire?" And I was like,
Not
I don't
often as
know
I think
what
of
this-
babies, kids.
I don't know what you're trying to do, but I guess I will answer it in an equally silly question deserves an equally silly answer. So 3 or 4 times a day, and she's like, "Really?" And I'm like, "No. What do you mean?" And she's like, "I guess like apparently a lot of guys think about the Roman Empire and the Colosseums and how they would kick ass in it all the time." And I'm like, "Why?" This is Nick.
I guess. I don't know. I've never in my life heard a person talk about that.
No,
Like,
because I think we're nerds.
Well, the question was think about.
Hey,
not
when you
talk
guys
about,
are
in
up.
Fairness.
oh shit! You should have said something.
I was trying to, but I
Oh,
didn't.
you slept
think
the
I was
control
loud
over
enough.
here without telling us. You.
It's always been over
sneaky
there.
minx. You sneaky little sex pot.
You're making me whip fish men.
You're a Florida man now, so you should be good at this
Making
part.
me out to be the bad guy.
But she asked that, and I was just like, "Wait, what? That can't be a real thing."
Well, yeah, I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think it has something to do with the Barbie movie.
Why not?
Which was great, by the way. I don't know if anyone's seen
Oh,
it, but
okay.
I'm
Well,
being paid
if
by
that
Mattel.
doesn't, if that doesn't ring true to you, then I'm wrong.
okay. No, like I
I
guess
thought it was because I haven't seen it, and I think maybe I just saw like a photoshopped frame or something.
okay. But so like I was like, well, obviously I'm not going to think about the Roman Empire. I'm more of a Greek guy, so like I'm thinking about how Athens was fucking making kids kill their dogs and shit. So that's more me.
Are you thinking about the Nazis?
No, I was thinking about how the Spartans, not
Man,
Athens.
Nick
I
is
said-
fucking a natural at this garbage.
He's pretty good.
He keeps parrying.
Oh, of
this
course
shit
he's good at whipping water serpents. Are you kidding me?
and
That's
shooting
something he
bats
learned
away
how to
his
do from
face,
his
yeah.
father in West Virginia
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, he did get trapped in Ohio once.
or Kentucky or whatever,
Yeah.
Somewhere.
The whole
some backwoods
the whole
part of the
Meemaw
world.
strip.
where
Hey,
they had nothing to do but just kill animals.
I did have to coax a
Oh, no,
big
don't.
snapping turtle into a trash can with a
Don't.
broom one time.
Stop. Save
This-
yourself.
His whole life is basically Bram Stoker's Dracula for Sega CD.
Wait, hold on. I am very curious about coaxing a turtle into a trash can.
I mean, that was pretty much it. We had we had a lake that was like a small lake up on top of a hill over our property, and I don't know. It was like every time there was a massive rainstorm, these snapping turtles would come down and I guess go down into the creek. That's where I died last time.
Yeah, weird.
Creek.
It happened multiple times, and so this snapping turtle the size of a manhole cover was crawling
jeez.
through the yard, and my dad was like, "Don't fuck with it. Those things will take fingers off." Ow. And
That's what you said. Oh,
yeah.
Dad.
So I guess he knew somebody who would buy it for the meat.
okay.
And so I took a broom and I got this thing to bite a hold at the end of it and picked it up and launched his ungainly ass into a trash can.
This is
And-
almost as good as the story of your dad flinging a gerbil into the field.
That was a rabbit.
Oh, rabbit. And then telling
You're
you
the only
guys,
guy who eats gerbils around here, motherfucker.
Guinea
no
pigs.
more rabbits. I've never met your father, and I'm hoping I never do at this point because he's like a
Yeah, he
13-foot
can't live
tall
up
man.
to the legend that I
Yeah,
built up for
he's
you.
a 13-foot tall man who never ages.
This is
and-
like when you met my friend Chris, and
Oh,
you were
yeah.
saying I'm afraid for us to all meet because I'm pretty sure you're 12 feet tall. And
Yeah, yeah. Well, everyone's 12 feet tall. Because I imagine, well, what I'm trying to paint is that, I imagine you in, a child's view.
Oh yeah, you got the Rusty Venture remembering his dad sort of thing going on.
Exactly. Where,
Apple mummy.
I don't know how to say this in, a not weird way, but it's imagine the first time you ever saw, when you're young, a grown man's penis, and like it's the biggest penis you've ever seen in your entire life.
Yeah, in your mind's eye, it's like the size of your entire arm.
Yeah, you're like, that's so fucking huge. How?
Well, yeah, like
bring
I
this up
remember
back
being a
when the
kid.
Minotaur was making bedroom eyes at you.
Yeah, I remember being a kid, and I got to ride an elephant, and
God.
they had me walk up a little staircase thing, to get up next to it. And I remember looking at this thing, and I was like, this elephant is easily 100 feet tall. And if
Yeah.
I fall off, I guaranteed die.
Yeah. So that's what I was
Terminal
going for with
velocity.
that. Like I'm always going for like I'm a child in this situation where it's like you're impossibly big and I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like you're a real ass adult.
Yeah, like somehow this far into our lives, we still aren't the adults in the world.
No.
I don't want to take responsibility for this shit.
Well, that was fun.
Oh, the game crashed.
Shit.
I guess so. Well, we got pretty far.
Oh, lucky.
So join us on the next episode of Mom Can I Have Another Dog.